So are spam cans really airtight or hermetically sealed? Um, Good question. A lot of really older spam cans coming in these days. I think these here are from the 40s. Uh, the two here, one here and one here. These are 47 76254. Russian factory, supposedly Russian strippers on the inside for 5-round charging into your Nagant. This little guy here is one of the more sought after. This is a 76225 Bulgarian spam, and these are getting quite hard to find. Anyhow, placing a lot of ammo orders over the years. The question I have is, are these things airtight or are they hermetically sealed? Now, look down at these guys here. These are from a couple reputable buyers, and they're from two different sources. The ones over here on the left, those are Toledo 9 Largo, which are no doubt in great condition. Those are, broke up out of the 1,000. You can get a 1,000-round case of that for $200. It's going to cost you $30 for shipping, so $230 you can get 9 Largo. But whenever I place an order for a spam cam or something, I just throw a couple of these Largos in. But so the question I have is, are these things really airtight, or where have they even been? I mean, these guys here, looking close at them, these are supposed to be the Russians on strippers. And I thought if you ordered two of them, 1, 2, that you might get a wooden case. But rumor has it that the wooden cases are rotten. I'm wondering why they're rotten. They're too rotten to even ship. This is from a reputable dealer. I mean, if you guys really had a question on who it comes from, you can hit me up and, I'll private message you. But I don't like to talk crap on people on the web. But you can kind of see it's got like some green mold going on here and stuff like that. These are 1947 supposedly, but see a tear along the seam here. I mean, you can hear that the seam is broken. And the same thing for the other guy over here, man. I mean, this seam is broken. They use a soft solder. I don't know if it's like, lead-based or some old, like, really low-quality silver alloy. Like a manganese solder or something like that. But little guy on the end, that's our 76225. That one doesn't appear to have any defects in it. It still appears airtight. It's Bulgarian. These cans here are definitely, they're from the 40s. This little Bulgarian guy supposedly from the 50s or something, but looks like a different metal on the can. And the solder quote / brazing that they use to like seal the can seems to be a little better quality. But I'm actually going to go ahead and try to peel one of these open and see what we have inside. And you can see you got the little guy here that you're supposed to reel back on. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the video here, and we're going to actually open one of these tins. We're going to see, obviously, there is no seal here. I mean, there's an 1/8 of an inch gap. This is the way it's shipped. I thought if I bought a case, which was 2 300-round cans, that it would come with the wood case. But with the condition of the cans, I'm guessing that the wood just rotted away. So we're going to see what's on the inside, and then we'll take a look at what's in the 762 over there, and we'll see the difference. So you guys bear with me. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a pair of pliers on that. We'll wheel this back and we'll peel this guy open. And we're going to see what's in this spam can and see if there's any corrosion. This is 762 by 54R, Russian rimmed, supposedly on original Russian stripper clips, circa 1947. So 300 rounds can. We're going to take a look and see if they're not hashed out. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we got these spam cans down here and I got them lined up here, and we're just going to go ahead and try to give them the English, and we're going to crack these bad boys open. So got a pair of vice grips on that tab. I'll spin down here and show you, and we're just going to go ahead and we're not going to like really dick around with them, but we're just going to peel these guys and see how it happens. This one seems kind of already, you know, almost unsealed, so we'll see how easy it peels up. We're going to take a look and see what's going on inside, see if the ammo's not corroded or anything. So, alright guys, went ahead and I just like threw down some vice grips on this tab. I'm going to try to do it one-handed and just see, you know, if I can go ahead and just like put my foot on it, peel this guy. Everybody says like, oh my god, they're like crazy, you know, but so it pulled off like in 3 seconds. No, maybe a second and a half. I don't want to boast, but there's no need to like get your foot on them or go crazy, I guess. But I've seen a lot of videos where dudes are like rolling these, you know, and they're actually span camming them, you know, or canning. Sorry, bad pronunciation, but they'll roll the metal back, you know. I don't know, these guys seem like they were just like barely sealed. Then again, we're going to question. I mean, I don't know if these came from like a sunken submarine or what, but we're going to check out and see what's going on in here. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to curl these ends back here with the vice grips. I'm going to get in the middle. I'm going to give it a fierce pull. We're going to peel this bad boy open, see what's inside. Solder seems pretty weak, so here we go for the next round. Alright guys, we got the vice grips up on this bad boy, and we're going to get ready just to go ahead and peel it back. Clearly it's a galvanized metal. You can see the galvanization underneath the metal, which the underside looks fairly clean. You know, I don't know how airtight or sealed it was, but underside is less corroded than the top. But got the vice grips up on there good. I might just kind of like, you know, foot that a little bit, give it a pull. Boy, it just pops right up. Now I'm barely using any force, guys. It's just the weight of the can. That's just the weight of the can on the floor. Put my foot there and off she goes. So really, as far as like sealing, I mean, you can see the galvy on this. I mean, it's seriously, you know, totally galvanized on the inside with no corrosion, but the seal seemed pretty weak. I almost used the weight of the can to pull the lid off. So, curious to see what's inside. Throw the vice grips and the galvy down there, and we'll take a look. So, got some cardboard up in here, which usually you can kind of tuck out. You know, many of you guys don't know that galvanization, although effective, is an industrial chemical as far as like occupational diseases. People that worked in galvanization plants during the Cold War and the automobile industry have all kinds of bad disorders. So you don't want to be like getting cut by or breathing the old galvanization. You know, because what was good back then is, I guess, not good now. You wonder how our parents made it. So we can pull these cardboards out. It's got a couple layers here. A couple end tabs. Looks like they're all tied in little knots here, but they're packed really tight, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause the video, and I'm actually going to extract one of these.